buddy. How you doing? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, popcorn season has officially started yesterday. Now, unfortunately, I've had to wait till today to get my start going. But it did start yesterday. This load was due to pick up yesterday. We're on our way down to pick it up today. Now, just a friendly reminder, if you've not got that thumbs up button, yes, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it, we do not care. How you do is stop smurfing on it. Buddy, Walt Money, Mr. Jeremy, Clint, Gary, Mary, Curtis, Colorado Springs, how y'all doing? With my one wheel videos, I always go back to look. I always go back and review them to see what I could have done different, what I could have done better, what was lacking, what was this, what was that. Now, I did notice yesterday the wind noise was terrible. It was horrible. And I thought my shirt was going to block it, and it normally does. The shirt normally blocks the wind, but that was heavy wind. And didn't do a real good job at blocking it. So I'm going to dig the dead cat mic thingamajigger, the cover, the fuzzy cover. I'll dig it out for future videos. I'll use them regardless whether it's windy or not. But now I did notice there was an extreme amount of pixelation too. Well, I don't know about an extreme amount, but it was a lot more than normal. That's the first time that I've used that phone for the live streams, and I did it for the battery life. But man, let me tell you what, I rode that thing for 5.5 hours yesterday. I am wore out today, so next one we do, it'll be with the other phone because it does have better quality and better service. Better picture. Let's see, what else am I looking for? It's a shorter. It'll be a shorter stream, as you know. The only reason I done that, I used that phone yesterday, was because I knew it would be a longer stream. That's what I wanted. But now today my leg said, "Sir, you messed up." No, not really. I'm a little bit tired, a little bit sore, but not real sore and not extremely tired. But I think 3 hours with a better quality picture would have been a lot better. A lot better. 43 people watching with only 28 thumbs up. Come on, people. You like the widescreen? Prove it to me. Smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. If you like that widescreen, show me that you like it. Well, it was blurry yesterday because I was using my vertical phone, which runs off of Straight Talk. It runs off Straight Talk, so the internet's not quite as good. Not quite. That's the whole thing. Thank you, James. Well, we're on widescreen, Gregory, so hit that thumbs up button if you hadn't. But yeah, it was blurry, and the verticals only go up to 720. They don't go up to 1080. That feature is just, it's not available on the vertical stream. Rizzy boy, how you doing? How you doing? So the next time, what I'm getting at is the next time I do one wheel, it will be from this phone here. It'll still be vertical, but it'll be from this phone here, because this phone has better internet. Not because it has better quality, but it's got a better quality internet, which makes for a better quality video. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the vertical's capable of 1020 or not. I'm just not sure, but I guess it would be 1080 if I run it from maybe the app that I'm using right now. From the YouTube app, though, it's not. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All aboard! Let's roll, misfits. I mean, hobos. God dang it, why do I do that every time? Not real sure. Scoob dude, how you doing? Now, I did put up a short this morning. Hopefully y'all had the opportunity to see it. I don't know. 66 people in, 54 thumbs up. That's a little bit better than a few minutes ago. Marlene, how you doing? So this will be about 2 hours-ish video, 2.5, something like that, give or take a few minutes. As always, I won't be recording into the shipper, even though most of you know where it's at, what it is, and all that good rigmarole. No, I don't drink Red Dawn when I'm driving. That's only for the one-wheel rides. I did, however, have a 5-hour energy. Yeah, that Red Dawn is strictly for one-wheel rides only. I absolutely don't drink any of it. Even if I don't have 5-hour energy, I still don't drink any of that stuff unless I'm doing the one-wheel rides. Mr. Zach, how you doing? I don't know if that one comment that went up, widescreens only, I don't know if what you was saying was do widescreens only, you only watch widescreens, you only give thumbs up to wide. I'm not sure about that, but just for everybody's future reference, I'm not done doing verticals. I'll still be doing verticals, but I'll be doing widescreens as well. Not done doing verticals just yet. watch the ones that you like. Don't watch the ones that you don't like. Easiest way to put it. Dang, check that airplane out. Looks like a big old bug on the... Well, it looks like a little bitty bug on the screen floating around. Lazy Gamer, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I don't drink. That stuff's potent. It really is. It's real potent. Which the 5 Hour Energy, you know, it is too, but it's more like a. Well, I don't know. I don't know what would really be the best way to say it. Besides the fact that the price difference. That Red Dog's expensive. Everybody enjoyed the one-wheel ride yesterday. So that was a long one. I'm feeling the effects of it today. It more so than the El Paso one. But the El Paso one was only 3 hours long. That's it. It was 3 or 3.5 hours, something like that. Now my calculations on that El Paso one was like 18 miles, and yesterday was only 17 and a half, I think. So I don't know if I actually went 18 miles in El Paso or not. I may not have no real way of knowing, or well, the only way I have of knowing is I think that I added it up and subtracted it from the previous ride. But I'm not sure if I done it right. I may not have done it completely appropriately. It may have been a 16-mile trip, and I just miscalculated it. I don't know. I tell you what, I can sure tell the difference between this one and that one. Not soreness so much, more tiredness than anything. That one yesterday wore me out. But yesterday we was on concrete, we was on pavement, we was on asphalt, we was on sidewalks, we was on dirt, gravel, wood chips, goose poop, and probably a little bit more, where the one in El Paso was pretty much just sidewalks and asphalt. Pretty much. Might have been a pebble here and there, I don't know. Jim, how you doing? Boston, how you doing? Good afternoon, everybody. They just got it done unloading me about, I want to say about 30 minutes ago. Ish. About 30, something like that. And, I mean, I could have started up. Oh, dude, there's the Days Inn that we was at yesterday. How freaking cool. I could have started up about 30 minutes ago, but I felt it was necessary to go ahead and wait the extra 30 minutes. Some of yous know why. Some of yous probably have no clue, but that's all right. No explanations for it. Para, doing pretty good. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, if not better today. Well, I'm doing pretty good, if not a little. Yeah, I tell you what, I feel yesterday's ride, no doubt about it. But now, well, no. I was gonna say I had a whole day to recover from the El Paso ride, but I don't know. I don't know what the difference was besides the fact of the hills. But I rode a pretty steep hill in El Paso too. I think yesterday was just a more intense ride. I think. I don't know. All the what's the word I'm looking for? All the different changes in the ground. I think that made a huge difference. I tell you what though, that one spot right there towards the end of the stream when I come off the board, I am really, really surprised that I did not crash and burn right there. Luckily, I had enough leg strength to keep me from doing it, luckily. But that was barely too. Because that was a quick, hard sling off. But I knew it was coming. I had a couple of, I had a millisecond to prepare my. Oh, check that car out, y'all! Look at that little thing. I don't even know what that was. I had a couple of little seconds to prepare my brain into convincing my legs to run enough to keep me from falling, or trot, not really run. Yeah, that one curb right there, man, right at the end, that one, I don't see how I didn't crash and burn on that. That, like I say, I had a millisecond there to prepare for my brain to prepare my legs to get moving. But man, my legs were so tired, I don't see how they was able to keep up. I just didn't realize at that particular moment how tired they was. It was a good run, it was. But it was a little bit pixely. And the reason why it was pixely like that was because I used the new phone. And we was running off of Straight Talk service, not Verizon. Which Straight Talk uses Verizon, but that's why we had so many pixely spots for, I think. Daniel Barry, how you doing? 16 miles to Los Lunas. We're going well beyond that. Got 160-ish, 158-ish miles to go on this stream. It will be a two-streamer today. We'll run this stream. I'll shut it down before I get to the shipper. Then after I get loaded, start the next stream up. We're headed south, man. We're headed south. Colorado Radio, how you doing? We're headed down towards, I don't know where we'll end up. I'm making a pit stop for a pickup. Misfit Army gathering up. How's everybody doing? So I will end up somewhere in Texas. We're on our way with a load that's going to Opelika. So I might not get all the Florida runs this year that I got last year. Last year was pretty much strictly Florida runs. The first one, they've stuck me with an Opelika, Alabama. get all the Florida runs like what I got last year. Hopefully I get at least some. I mean, they don't have to be every one Florida, but hopefully at least half of them's Florida. And the reason why I say Florida is because they're the longer runs. The South Carolinas, the Alabamas, the Mississippis, they're all shorter, a little bit shorter. Opelika. Yeah, they're all a little bit shorter, a couple of 100 miles-ish, maybe 200, 300, 400, 500 miles, depends on what part of Florida you go to. But the first one here is Opelika, and the second one will probably be Monroe. Is it Monroe? Because that one's the closest one to the house, and on the second one I'll be going in for the home time for just a 34-hour restart, and that's it. Which is 1,500 miles, and then the second one I think will be Monroe, where we met up with Scuba Dude, Sarge. I think that's Monroe, Georgia. This one's Opelika, and I'll come back and get another one, and I think that one will go to, if I'm not mistaken, I think that one will go to Monroe, and then from Monroe I'll go into the house, take a 34-hour reset, maybe 40 hours. It won't be not much more than that though, and then I'll head back out. Hopefully they give me some Florida runs. Like I say, it's a few. The Florida runs are a few more miles each. I'm gonna have to see. Dennis, how you doing? I'm gonna have to see about switching live streaming apps. This one here is just. It's not that good. Maybe see if I can switch over to Prism, or I tried the Streamlabs. I don't know if it was Streamlabs. I didn't like it. I couldn't get that one to reset when I needed it to. It would get 20 and 30 minutes behind on the stream, and I couldn't get it to catch up. That was on the phone internet. It might be different could be different on Starlink. I don't know. Could be. May or may not be. But I need to see about just switching apps altogether, finding a better one. This one don't hold stream health like it should. I guess that's what I'm looking for. It don't hold the stream health. which in turn causes it to buffer more than it probably actually even should. 85 miles an hour. Ernie, how you doing? Gio, how you doing? Gary Watson, how you doing? Yeah, we don't run onion seasons anymore, Ernie. That's the reason why I was saying earlier in your stream earlier today, the summer run, popcorn. It's all popcorn. Always popcorn. No onions, no hamburgers, no solar panels, no nothing. A couple of times per stream. Well, I've looked at mine while I'm streaming, and the stream health. Now, if you go into your YouTube channel on a laptop, like where you set up for a live stream, it'll tell you how many people or how many views that you've got right then and there. You know, you don't have to wait or go look, or it shows you real time everything. And when I do go in and look at this particular stream, the white side, through my Camera FI streaming app, then it says that the stream health, it's in yellow. Jay Reed, how you doing? And it says that it's unstable something or another. So I'm just thinking that the app itself, I just need a better app. What do you use? StreamYards? Where it's like, how you doing? Want a load of cotton candy? Yeah, we got sailboat fuel right now. I may try that one out. I had never tried that one, but I've done this one throughout the entire YouTube streaming career. But I did use Streamlabs for about a month. I didn't like it. I just didn't like the way, because it would get behind. It would get like 20 minutes behind reality. And like I say, it might not do that on a Starlink. It might not, but I couldn't get it to reset. Like this one here, Streamlabs suck. Which Streamlabs and StreamYards is, I'm pretty sure that's the same people, I think. I could be wrong. But they're just set up different. I'm not 100% on that, but that's what I was thinking anyway to start with. But like this one here, if it gets pixels, I can reset the stream. In other words, I go out of it, it don't disconnect. And I know most of the third-party apps are the same way. But with that Streamlabs, I could go out of it to reset it, and it would come back up identically the same. It wouldn't actually reset the way this one does. And that's the reason why I dropped it and stayed with this one. And Streamlabs is expensive. I mean, it's not expensive, but it's double the price of this one. I don't know how much StreamYards is. Streamlabs though is like it was either $140 per year or $250 per year. $20 a month or $20 per year. If y'all haven't seen Ernie's channel, he does live stream trucking just the same as we do. He's a local driver though. He gets to go home every night, lucky dog. But he runs more of a same schedule every day stream. He always runs that first shift schedule. Starts up somewhere around 4 o'clock in the morning, and I always generally get stuck running the second shift schedule. So about time he's ending, I'm usually starting. By all means, if you haven't been by Ernie and the Rough Riders channel, type it in, or we could get one of the regulators to throw the link up, because the links are clickable on these widescreens. Click the link or type it in, jump over there tomorrow at 4:30 in the morning. Let him know we sent you by. I know he'd appreciate it. Yeah, we do manage most days. We do manage to time it out to where he's ending and I'm starting, or he's about to be ending. I generally don't start my streams up very early. Under most circumstances. Sometimes I do, but most of the time it's between 12 and 2, whatever my local time is, between 10 and 2, whatever my local time is, before I even start up, generally. Now, like tomorrow, I'll start up a little earlier tomorrow than I did today. Excuse me. Thank you, Amber. That is Ernie and the Rough Riders channel link right there for easy access. If you've not been by there, click that link. Check him out tomorrow. Let him know that we sent you by. But yeah, tomorrow I'll start up a little bit earlier tomorrow. Probably around 10-ish in the morning. And that's when I like to start up, is around 10. Generally, under most circumstances. Sometimes I start up a little earlier, sometimes I start up a little later. It just all varies. Just subscribe to his channel, Drago. How you doing? Thank you. Now he starts up early, 4:30 a.m. Eastern time. Phyllis, how you doing? But now, guys, don't abandon me for Ernie. Even if you like him better, don't abandon me for Ernie. I'm messing with you. We've had a few, but not too many. I was hoping that Gary would pop over here today. I was going to explain to him what his picture looked like. Real fan Brian, how you doing? We are headed towards Opelika, Alabama. Yeah, I was telling Gary, your moderator Gary, his picture looks like a face to me. If I'm in your stream and when he puts a comment up, his profile picture or his avatar, whatever you want to call it, looks like a person's face. Now, what it looks like, and when I see it, I think that's what he looks. That's his face. And then I realize that it's not his face. It's two remote control cars, vehicles, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, one's a big, I think it's a big pickup truck, and the other one's like a small pickup truck. One I think's for the road, the other one's off-road. But now in his, this is what it looks like to me. I was hoping he'd pop over here so I could explain it to him. It looks like a face right in the center with a long gray beard, and it looks like he's wearing a hat, a gray colored hat, or a skull cap, you know, similar to like what I wear, with a red shirt on. That's exactly what it looks like. You know, when I see his profile picture, I think that it's a picture of him with the gray hat and a long beard. But it's not. It's it's two remote control cars. Probably on in his life 10-4. Yeah. I was going to tell him right at the end of your stream, but I got the phone call to come and get my paperwork, or to do my, not come and get my paperwork, but for my lumper fees. So by the time I got done getting my lumper fee and calling it in and actually getting money code for it and everything, I got back over on your live stream, and you was I think 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds of shutting it down, so I wasn't able to say, hey, jump over to my stream as soon as I start and I'll explain it to you. But because it's a lot easier just to say it like that than it is to type it all up in the comment section. I mean, I could have typed it all up, but I wouldn't have had time to have done it right there on that last 45 seconds. Give it. Man, I'll have to go through it again. What the heck kind of bird was that? Yeah, it is. In the comment section, when you've got a big paragraph that you want to say, makes it hard, because I know there's a limit to how many letters you can put in a comment. I don't know how much it is, but I know there's a limit. Barry, how you doing? You're not too awful late. We've just been up and running about 30 minutes. Yes. Better late than never. No way. Deb, how you doing? Did I put that in subscriber mode? I sure didn't. I wonder why I didn't do that. I got off on the explanation, or the talking about yesterday, and forgot. I turned the hearts off and forgot to turn subscriber mode on. Yeah, all these widescreens always. Yeah, if you guys can do it, I'm pretty sure you can on the widescreens. I know you can on the verticals. I know you can't on the verticals. On these wide streams, if I don't get it up there by the time we start driving, just go ahead and grab it and throw it up for 10 minutes. The wide screens are going to be subscriber mode from here on out. You want in, you got to subscribe. If you want to chat, you have to subscribe. Now you can unsubscribe at the end of the stream or whenever you go out, but if you want to come in and talk, you're going to have to subscribe to do it. On the verticals, I think, no, I'm not going to do the subscriber mode on verticals when I do the verticals. But I'm not going to do a whole lot of dash cam verticals anymore. Maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, something, I don't know. Most of my verticals will be non-driving streams. So if that helps any of you out that don't like the verticals that's in here right now, most of my verticals, I think. Now I'm going to say that most or all of my verticals from here on out are going to be non-driving streams. That way, it might change here lately. I don't know. Granddaughter Angie says, "Hey, how you doing, PRC? How you doing today? Chrissy, how you doing?" Russ, how you doing? Caroline, how you doing? Got your first ad, right on. Now, here's the thing. I know y'all hate ads, but that's the support of the channel right there. So, for the ones that ain't members and the ones that's not premium viewers, that's how I get my support from y'all. It's by the commercials. The more you get, the more I like. But yeah, I'm not going to put you on the 6-minute intervals anymore. That's a little too much. I did do that the other day. I did that on purpose. I just wanted to see. But there will be multiple commercials per stream. I seen a post this morning. I don't remember who posted it. Somebody from here, though. I think, or somebody that anyway used to watch. I'm not sure, but anyway, somebody posted a autocorrect post on Facebook today. How did it go exactly? Said autocorrect. Let's see. Dang it. Oh, something about autocorrect. I don't know, but autocorrect never works when it's supposed to. I'm getting tired of this. And it puts shirt up. I laugh so freaking hard. It's probably funnier actually seeing and reading it than me explaining it. Okay, there we go. Gary's in here now. Let me explain your profile picture to you. I didn't have the opportunity earlier when I told you that it looked like a person's face. So when I see your profile picture, either here or over at Ernie's, which is usually over at Ernie's, but what it looks to me like, this is what it looks to me like. This is what my brain tells me that it is a picture of your face with a big long gray beard. That's a dark gray beard, is what I see. But it looks like you're wearing either a gray baseball cap or, the do-rag bandana thingamajigger skull caps like what I wear. And it looks like you have a red shirt on. I know it's 2 RC cars, I know that. But my brain, anytime I see it, that's what it tells me that I'm seeing is a picture of, I guess it would, my brain says your face, which I can't make out any face details. It just looks like a face with the long gray beard, the hat, and a red t-shirt. So that's what I was telling you earlier this morning over there, which I knew it wasn't, but that's what I was telling you this morning over there on the Ernie stream. And that's what it looks to me like, though. I swear, every time when I see it, that it's a picture of you in a red shirt. You might not even have a gray beard. I don't know. And I don't know if you can even see it, if you could even picture it that way, because you know what it is. Well, I know what it is, but still my brain tells me. That's what my brain tells me that it is. I think it's more of a do-rag than a skull cap, but he ain't got no beard. Well, this one looks, to me, when I see it, it's a beard kind of like mine, but thicker. It's wouldn't be as thin as what mine would be. It would be one of the thicker, manlier beards. Like, not quite as bad as Bearded Tuck's there, but about a quarter of it. Is that a spot? It's tape. It's the tape that it's the tape that holds my mount down so it don't bounce around so much. Easy, how you doing? Bearded Tuck, how you doing? Yeah, Bearded Tuck's got the beard of all beards. And I was going to tell you over there on Ernie's stream, I was going to ask you to pop over here when I started up so I could explain it. And what had happened was I got my call for, Molly, how you doing? I got my call for, to pay my lumpers fee, and by the time I got the price on it and called my company to get the money code on it, I flipped back over to Ernie's stream, and it was like the last 30 seconds to 45 seconds. So I wasn't really able to say, hey, jump over to my, and I don't like getting in other people's streams anyway and saying, hey, come to my stream. I don't like doing that. Come to my stream, and I don't care for it. But back from the hospital, dang, yeah, hopefully everything's all right. Doing okay? Well, dang it, I was hoping you'd be doing better. Doing okay, if not better. Agnes, how you doing? Good afternoon, everybody. We've got about 125-mile ride here. I'll be shutting this one down to get loaded. And then after I get loaded, I'll start the second stream up to wherever it is that we're going to end up at today. I don't know how far we'll get. Really depends on how long it takes to load me, I think. Fantastic, right on. I don't know if we can get any better than fantastic, so that's pretty dang good. Oh, very, very sore from the fall yesterday. I didn't see it while I was doing the stream. I didn't see the comment about you falling, but I seen it I went back and watched a replay, and I seen where you said you had fell. Going to the West Coast? No. Today starts my summer runs. Now, my summer runs consist of New Mexico to points southeast. Mississippi, Louisiana, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida. There will be absolutely no deviating throughout the summer. So from this point right here till around September the 18th-ish, it'll be just straight line back and forth from New Mexico to the southeast. They're doing pretty good. She said she was a little tired from yesterday, or day before. Was it yesterday? Yesterday or day before yesterday, she pulled I think a double shift. I think it was yesterday. No, shit. Wait a minute. How was it? She went in early yesterday. She got off to take Haber to the vet to get his to get a flea pill, which he got 2 shots too. She said that he done real good getting the shots, but he bit her while she was trying to put the muzzle on him. And then later that night when they got to the house, she went to pick him up and put him in the bed, or put him on the bed, and he bit her again. So I guess when she went to pick him up that second time, she might have been pretty close to where he got the shot. And he bit her. Yeah, I explained to him what I seen, how I see his profile picture. Just trying to change the picture to Freightliner, but it broke down. Ah, dang it, man. You can leave that picture up. I just let you know what I see when I look at it. I think it's interesting. I think it's real. It's how I get a face, the beard, the hat, the red shirt. How I get all of that out of 2 RC cars, I don't know, but I think it's interesting how your brain can control what you actually see compared to what reality is. I've always, say and believe only half of what you see, nothing that you hear, and half of what you see. That goes to the believe only half of what you see, because your brain can tell you one thing and it actually be something else. Believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see. That was kind of like the other night. Somebody was asking me if I've ever seen anything that wasn't there while I was out driving, from being tired. And I was talking about the one time that comes to mind was it looked like a big jumbo jet, 747, whatever. I don't know the numbers, but a big jumbo jet. It looked like it was coming down. I was extremely tired. It looked like it was landing like right here on the right side of the interstate. And it was only, 16 to 20 feet, up in the air. And what it actually was the overpass. But when I seen it, I was so tired. My brain said it was a jumbo jet coming in for a landing, and that's what I seen. Well, the very next pull off, I pulled the truck over and I laid down and went to sleep. I said, no more driving for me, not until after I get some kind of a nap in. Because I come to nearly a complete stop, thinking that it was an airplane coming down right there on the interstate. I come to nearly a complete stop. Are we on 25? Yes, indeed, we are on 25. 25 southbound. Headed down to Array, New Mexico is where we're headed to. Norm, how you doing? But now we're actually headed to Opelika. We're just going to pit stop in Array. Dennis, how you doing? Not too much, just headed down the road. How's everything going on your side? Tammy, good afternoon. It's a beautiful afternoon. Yeah, and I tell you what, when you're real tired like that, the trees on the side of the road can really mess with your brain. And I've had that happen a lot. But thinking that overpass was a jumbo jet, that one done me in right there. That's probably one, as long as I have a memory bank, that's one that I'll never forget. Doing pretty good today, Donald. How about you? Yeah, as long as I've got a memory bank, or my storage hadn't went haywire on me, that one right there will be one that I probably will never, ever, ever forget. Hope I don't have. Generally, I don't. Not with these pickups. Generally, I don't have to wait too awful long. Sometimes they put me right on the door, and within 40 minutes, I'm pulling back out of the parking lot. There was there's a couple of times that I have to get on the yard and do some yard shuttling for them. That's the only place I do that. And generally I only do that once per season, because they'll put it on other drivers to do it. You know, they'll give them the opportunity to make that extra money. Sometimes I'll get there and it's not ready, but I don't. Oh, those was armored cars, man. But today, I don't think that'll be the case today, because it was due to pick up yesterday. So summer season officially, I think, started yesterday. Officially. I just wasn't able to get down here to grab my load up yesterday. I thought both of my deliveries was yesterday, and they wasn't. One was yesterday and one was today. That was the reason why I was able to get the Albuquerque one-wheel ride, because they separated the two stops between 2 different days. Extra money, yeah, it's always good. They pay me a pretty decent amount to get down here and shuttle them around, and I generally only have to move. I think and it's not that I have to move. What I have to, if they've got empties, a bunch of empties out there, what they'll do is they'll get one of the drivers that's going to be there that day, and they'll say, hey, we'll pay you X amount of dollars to take these three trailers or these 4 trailers and put them on the door, load them, take them back off the door while you're there, so that them loads will be ready for the drivers coming in. They don't do it, like I say, I may do it once per season, sometimes twice, but it's not like it happens every single time that I go in. Helps you take your mind off the pain. Heck yeah. Optima from Optiland. How you doing? How's everything over in Optiland right now? Went back via Google Maps and Street Views. Yeah, I seen where you said yesterday that you was going to do that, I guess this morning. So when you get to see a video like that, because I know I mentioned it yesterday, going in and looking at street views and this and that, it's not the same as getting to see the videos. But man, the video yesterday was just it was grainy real bad. For the most part, it was grainy real bad. So going in and looking at Google Maps after watching the video was probably really helped out on putting everything together. I know it would have, for me anyway, it would have helped put everything together. Not as good, but like seeing the places, yeah. And going in on Google Maps and looking, it's not as good, because it's motionless, stationary pictures. I mean, that's the way I feel about it. But like all the stuff that I was showing that was grained up a little bit, you know, you can go in on Google Maps and look back at it, which Google Maps has a lot of writing blurred out, no matter what it is. A couple of years old, 10 for I've looked at Google Maps and I've seen Old Town on there, but never really went down into it to see what it looked like. I went down into it once, and I don't know, I didn't get the effect that I guess that I should have for sitting in there and looking. I'll be coming during the summer. I'll be coming to Albuquerque probably quite a bit. Albuquerque and El Paso. Those are the two main retreats back out here is Albuquerque and New Mexico. And or not Albuquerque and El Paso. So what I'm going to try to do is one of the next runs back, do Old Town again. But next time when I do it, if I can get it timed out right to do it, I'm going to do it in a widescreen, maybe. If not one way or another, I'm going to do it on the phone that I'm using right now, which has better clarity. It's not as pixely. I may do it in a widescreen because then we can go 1080 and it's a whole lot better. That's the reason why I said I want to go back and do Albuquerque again. Well, Old Town Albuquerque, not necessarily all of Albuquerque, not necessarily, anything other than Old Town. I want to go back and do it again with this phone to where it'll have better clarity, and may even do it as a widescreen video so that we can get it 1080. I don't know, Dennis. I didn't even look at the delivery date. They don't give us a whole lot of playtime on these summer runs. They're out there in the back. That's what they want. I want to get the two new designs, which is take a walk on the wide side, and I'm lost like Dennis. Dennis, you're gonna, when I ever start getting the designs back up, or new designs in the store, that's gonna be one of the designs. I'm lost like Dennis. So, when and if I do ever get that started back up, Dennis, you will be immortalized. How about it? think the reason why I'm so tired and my legs are so jello-y feeling is I really got dehydrated yesterday. I didn't drink enough liquid, but the reason why I don't drink a lot of liquid when I'm out there cruising around is because having to stop, you know, if doing it 3 hours, or like yesterday was 5 hours, and not being able to find a restroom somewhere that I can get into is the reason why I don't drink any more liquids than I do. But really dehydrated myself yesterday, not drinking that much. And I think that might be the reason why my legs and everything is tired like they are. Just a friendly reminder, ladies and gentlemen, this ain't going to be a very long ride, so if y'all can get me up to 200 thumbs up, that would be awesome. Smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it, we do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. Don't be a part of the salty crew, y'all. Save that salt for your popcorn, how about it? Let's freaking go. We got 100 miles, so getting 200 shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be. Yeah, that's probably, you're right. You're probably right on that, Bearded Tuck. Up front. Who's that? What do you mean she's up front? I probably need to get something for after the ride to drink, like the electrolyte or the, what was that I was drinking last year when the AC was out? The heck, whatever it was I was drinking last summer during my no AC week. I probably need to get some more of those for after I do my one-wheel rides and drink those. Tony, how you doing, Double A? What the heck did you just say? Hello everybody in chat. Reading from AA Trucking, where adventure is possible. Is that I'm not sure what that means. Visit Breaking Bad House? Yeah. We can try all that stuff out as time goes by. I wasn't really thinking about any of that yesterday. It's his saying, 10-4 on man, 10-4. Man, my sinuses. John, how you doing? The body armors, I've got some. I drink them from time to time. Whatever that one is that I was thinking about, that's what I need though. Those are good rehydration. I can't remember what it is though. I know what it is when I look at it, but I just can't remember what the name of them are. 7 away from the boom. Let's go, people. Let's go. But yeah, I do have a few of the body armors. I always keep a few of them. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Poker Rossi, welcome to the Unsure Hobo Misfits. Thank you for picking up a membership. Do appreciate it. you might have to cut that into a short double A. I seen something. I think I seen the community post picture. You ought to take that little segment and cut it into a short. Man, look over there. I gotta redo that video. Everybody welcome Poker Rossi to the Unsure Hobo Misfits. Lord have mercy. My brain's tangled up like a spider web right now. Larry, how you doing? Have y'all seen Trucker's Coach? What is that, Clarence Wheeler? What is that? Is that another YouTube channel? Scratching with me, man. How you doing? Lord. He runs his own channel. He's not got time to be moderating on my channel. Do we love the Misfits? Freaking bunch. That's just like any of the channels that's put me as a moderator on their channel. I don't know why, because I don't have time to go on somebody else's channel and be a moderator. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll help out when I can, but I don't have the time to moderate on other people's channels. There's really no point in making me a moderator on a channel, because I don't go to other people's channels and share my links. And a lot of people's like, well, you can share your link here. Well, I don't do that. I don't share my link on other people's channels. You sure did, Super Trucker. I was trying to remember, because I seen that. I was trying to remember who it was that said it the day before yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday, right? On the way down to Albuquerque. It was the overnight run when you said it. Yeah, I was like, man, that was, and that right there might be another reason why I'm so tired feeling right now. On top of the one-wheel ride, see, I did get up early the day before and was going to do the one-wheel ride up in Denver, and it got canceled on me. And ended up, oh no, we're not going to Roswell. Our summer run started. But I did get up. I was planning on doing the one-wheel ride in Denver. It got canceled on me and ended up going to Fort Morgan picking up that load and coming down here. So that might be another reason why that might be another reason why it wore me out like it did. Yeah, we're going into the summer run now. It's not Roswell. It's all New Mexico pickups now. Back hauls back to New Mexico. So for the rest, from now till the end of summer, there won't be any northwest. There won't be any west. The only west will be from southeast to back to New Mexico. There won't be any northern runs, no middle America runs, nothing like that. Oh shit, Roswell. Yeah, this is the summer runs. We won't be doing no more of them until after summer's over with. They put 100% of the company on these runs. You know, not just the good drivers, not just the dedicated drivers, not just they put 100% of all the drivers on this summer run here. If you get us, what was it, 10 drivers? I think they was short 10 drivers, and they told me, they said, if you recruit us 10 drivers, we will give you a all paid vacation to Hawaii. I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me. They said actually where I wanted to go. I was like, Hawaii? They said, yep. If you want to go to Hawaii, all paid expense out there and back to Hawaii. I was like, God dang it, man. I wished I knew 10 people that wanted a job. Uh-oh. The 21, it was the 21 summer run? Yeah. I think it was 10, I'm not sure. Or are you saying it was 21? Was in 21? And I think it was 10 drivers was what they told me. So that was the first onion, the first popcorn run. Dang it. That they told me that. I probably could have got that done pretty easily this year if I'd have wanted it. If I wanted to, I probably could have got that done pretty easily. But that year, well, my fan base wasn't quite what it is right now. Not saying that it's huge right now, but it just wasn't in 21 what it is now. So yeah, had it been this year that they said that, you know, that they offered me that, I probably could have thrown it up here, and I probably could have got them maybe 20 drivers. I don't know. Onion flavored popcorn. And there I went and let it slip. For all the ones that didn't know, now you know. And if you still don't know, well then you just don't know, see. minds wants to know. Good Lord, truck, what's wrong with you? Cruise control's on 70, not 62. With a brand new driver today, brand new, on his first trip out. And when I say brand new first trip out, I don't mean brand new first trip out without a trainer. Very first trip out with a trainer, brand new. Man, you could see the excitement in his eyes when he was talking. It's just weird how much excitement, or well, it's not weird, but let me see about rephrasing that to a proper way. Yeah, brand spanking new, very first trip out. So, and the only reason I even talked to him was because the door that I backed up to, well, the doors at that particular location, they're close anyway. And it's a tough back end if you have to back in between two trucks. It's kind of a tough back end anyway. But anyway, I wasn't having to back in between two trucks. It was just the truck on the right hand side, which was him. And when I got backed in completely, my mirror and his mirror was maybe 2 inches apart, maybe. So I rolled my window down. He already had his window down. I rolled my window down and I was like, dang it. I said, any closer and I'd have been touching you, right? He's like, oh yeah. And he was watching. That was the reason why I said something, because he was watching like, oh Lord, is he going to hit it? Is he going to hit it? I just didn't realize that the other thought in his head was, oh, it's going to be my first accident. Oh, Lord, you know. So anyway, I opened the window up and I was like, any closer and we'd have been touching, right? And he's like, yeah, this is my very first trip out. I was like, your first trip out with the company? I'm brand new, man. He said, my trainer's in the back. I was like, holy snap. Brand spank. I said, I bet you was worried when I was backing in, wasn't you? He said, just a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, he said his dad just retired after 25 or 30 years, and he's just now getting into it. He said, well, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. Don't let it discourage you for your first year or first 2 years. Don't let it discourage you and get you down. I said, there'll be days out here, I said, with me right now, I said, there's days out here where I feel like I'm brand new trying to do this stuff. I said, you know, good days and bad days. He said, that's exactly what my dad said. There'll always be good days and bad days, and some days it'll feel like this. I said, well, that's the truth of it, man. That's the truth right there. I said, here's you another thought to remember. I said, that man back there in the sleeper, which he climbed up to the passenger side by then. I said, that man right there will be one in your trucking career that you'll never forget. I said, hopefully he leaves you with a good memory, good impression. I said, because I said that one right there is one that you will never forget, even 20 years later. And the trainer's like, yeah, I just got off the phone with one of my last trainees, or one of my past trainees. Yeah, get to see the world. Well, not the world, get to see America through the windshield and on a one wheel. How about it? Excuse me, truth or consequences, 62 miles. Las Cruces, 100, I think it's at 136. We're not going to Las Cruces, so, I mean, we'll go through it, go along the side of it later on this afternoon. It'll be on the second stream. Here's another thing, guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen. If hang on just a second. That's in here all the time. If somebody grabs up a membership, if I don't say something like within the first 10 minutes, first 5 minutes, first couple of minutes actually, if I don't say something within the first few minutes of them grabbing up a membership, do me a favor and let me know that they did, because the streaming app that I use for these wide videos, it doesn't show me none of that info. It absolutely shows me nothing on that. So for the ones of you that's in here, and it's in here, that's in here, that's in here, anybody can. I don't care who says it, but if I don't say something within the first couple of minutes of somebody grabbing up a membership, throw it up there in the comments for me, because this widescreen app does not show me. It absolutely don't. It don't show me the difference between regulators and regular misfits. It doesn't show me the difference. It don't show me the stars. Nothing like that. It's just basic as can be. So if somebody gets a membership, don't let me not say something. Don't let me be that guy. When I was doing the verticals, on the vertical screen, it showed me all that. It showed me anybody that bought it. It didn't show me when people gifted them. It didn't show me that, but if somebody bought one, it did show me. And then it distinguished the difference between the members, the regulators, and everybody else. It distinguished the difference on that. This one, it don't do that. It don't even if I leave the hearts up to where you guys can do the hearts, it don't even show me that. Yeah, it pops up a big message on y'all side. It doesn't. What it did do when Poker Rossi got his membership, this is what it did do on my side. It showed that I put a comment up in the place of, I think it was Poker Rossi's comment right after that. It showed, instead of it showing him putting that comment up, it showed it as Ride Along Gang putting the comment up. BR, how you doing? Crazy tornadoes? Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. That's a different BR. I thought, welcome to the Ride Along Gang. I thought she was the other BR. Been going on for the last 3 months. Dang it, man. Welcome to the Ride Along Gang, BR, if you're new. If you're not new, well, you know the drill. Welcome back. Bone diggity, boned out. Pretty sure you're new. Like I said, I thought you was the other BR that used to come in, but I noticed the profile picture was different. So I checked. Former truck driver, right on. So I checked, and the different at than the other one. That'll be the only northern runs throughout the summer that I do. Sometimes I don't do that very often, but sometimes they'll give me a load out of Array back up to Las Lunas. Sometimes they will. Usually that's just about once a year. They pretty well try to divide that up like they do the yard dogging. Trailer when I picked up that load in Fort Morgan. Actually, I got a new trailer, one all chicken lit up. Generally, not always, but generally through the summer, we get our trailers that we get, and we generally hang on to them all summer long. We don't do any kind of swap outs unless we repower another unit. Like if we meet them halfway or something, that happens sometimes. Then we'll do a trailer swap that way. Sometimes we'll go down and we'll pick up a preloaded trailer, you know, like I was saying with the yard jockeying, how they'll preload a couple of them. Sometimes I'll do a trailer swap like that, but most of the time, now watch me get down there, they're like, your trailer's already loaded, swap it out with trailer 2. Good afternoon, Johnny. How you doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and for some, good night. Dehydrated a little bit on me yesterday. A little bit. And man, let me tell you, when your brain dehydrates on you a little bit, even if it's just a little bit, it sure is an awful uneasy feeling. Morning is best at 10-4 on that. Morning's the best for yard work, right? That's a fact right there. Spitting the truth. I just generally can't get out there early enough for it to be the best time for me, because I, somehow or another, you know, with my mindset, I don't like starting work until 10 to noon, something like that, so. I don't know why my truck. Oh, look at that. We got an army convoy, y'all. Look on the left-hand side. The van's leading the pack. I don't know what them things are, but they're CDL operated, I do believe. That's another thing. The mowing the wet grass. I hate mowing wet grass. And if you do it in the morning times, in the southeast anyway, you're going to be mowing wet grass. If it's not real high, it's not that bad. But if it's got any kind of length to it at all, it's just a big clutter and mess. Albuquerque. Man, I tell you what, that wind right there at the end yesterday, that was some pretty serious stuff right there. And I gotta locate. Now I'm pretty sure I know where that dead cat mic cover is at, but I'm gonna have to locate it for 100% sure. And anytime I do any one wheels from here on out, that'll be put on there. to block out all, because that wind noise yesterday was something else. And here's another thing. I didn't know, and I'm not sure why it did it. It may have been because of the battery charge that I had. I didn't realize that when I walked up to the counter to order my food, that my mic had went off. That's the first time that it's ever lost connection like that and me not know it. But it did lost connection when I walked up there to order my food. And I think it might have been because of the being low on the battery life. It's maybe what done that. Because I was actually talking to you guys when I was standing up there waiting. I was actually talking to you guys. I don't remember what all I was saying, but yeah. After I left the restaurant, see, that was another thing. The mics, it stayed off. It didn't reconnect itself. Normally, if it disconnects itself, like if I get too far away, normally if it disconnects itself, it'll reconnect itself as soon as I get right back up into range or turn around. Yeah, Long John. What did I say? Did I say somewhere else? But yeah, Long John's, it disconnected. And it didn't reconnect itself until after I left the restaurant. Whatever it was, when I set the gimbal down, I was doing something, and then picked it back up. When I picked it back, somehow or another, I knocked the cord. I yanked the cord out and unplugged it. Yeah, I was actually talking in the mic when I turned around and was doing the hand gestures. I was actually talking to you guys, and I thought the mics was on. I didn't realize they had cut off. But it reconnected when I yanked the cord out of the phone after I got outside, and then I plugged it back up. It reconnected then. But it was even hard to hear because of the wind. I didn't realize that the wind cut through my shirt that bad. The wind was strong. It was real strong. After a certain point, I accidentally unplugged it and it reconnected when I plugged it up. Wind was still real strong, but you could hear me. You could still hear the wind real strong, but you could also hear me a little bit better. Yeah, I took it off to go into the bathroom. I took it off to go to the bathroom, and when I come back from the bathroom, I put it back on. I didn't realize. I don't know if it disconnected right there, or if it disconnected when I was walking up to the counter. It feels like spring all year long. All year, it's like that. Was it a woman passed out on the sidewalk yesterday? If you're talking about when I went through the tunnel, at the overpass. That was a guy, I think. I could be wrong. I think that was the guy. They had long hair. They had that blanket over them, so I don't know for 100% fact. Laid out with a blanket. There was another one. I don't know if that was passed out or not. I'm not real sure. One of these days, hope I meet Don Schrader, a local famous dude. Well, I don't follow him, so probably the only way we'd have any kind of meetup is if one of you guys let them know that I was there. We should go meet up. That's about the only way it would happen. I gotta kick a tire, y'all. Glad this thing popped up when it did. Welcome to Fort Craig Rest Area. Left-hand side would have been closer. And that last trailer looks awful long. Huh. Looked weirdly long. Alright, I'll be right back, y'all. gentlemen. All aboard. Let's ride, hobos. Hey, I got it right that time. It went up a few yesterday. I think maybe 5 or so. It's not doing much. Not doing much at all. Just not doing much at all. YouTube has banished me back to the closet, unfortunately. Or down in the cellar, not real sure. Yeah, something's better than that. For sure. Well, just because, why do I say that? Because, Caroline, how you doing? Because when you go from non-subscribers seeing your videos to only subscribers seeing your videos, then that means that YouTube's not sticking it over there so that the non-subscribers can see it. A lot of people believe that social medias don't do that, but they do that. They do it and do it a lot. I mean, excuse me, if you got 1 million subscribers and only 1 million views, and well, I mean, you know, it doesn't matter if they put you in the closet or not, but if you only get a few thousand views because they're only showing your videos to people that subscribe, man, it's kind of janky. Put it in that kind of term. Nancy, how you doing? When you look and when you pay attention, when you look at the analytics side of it, you can see it and you can figure it out. And it's not hard to figure out if they're sticking you in front of bunches and bunches of new people versus if they're only showing you to your subscribers. It's real easy to spot and notice that when you're actually doing it and you're looking at it and you're paying attention. It's real easy to spot. See, before I was getting anywhere from 8,000 to 40,000 views, depending on how long I run the video, and I was getting anywhere from 100 to 500 subscribers per day, which means that they was showing me to people that has never seen the channel before. Now, what I'm getting is 2,000 to 5,000 views and no subscriber count movement whatsoever, which means they're not sticking me in front of new people now. That's what that means. It's plain and simple, easy cut. There's just no other way around it. That's how that is. I mean, you can see the difference whenever you've got the info there to look at. lot of people will say it don't have nothing to do with who they show you to and who they don't. It all has to do with whether you make good content or not, and that's not the case neither. That's simply not the case. What it has to do with is when it comes to making videos, it's not great content versus bad content. It's good. Well, it's real good editing to great editing versus no editing. And in accordance to how you edit a video that depends on how people view it. It can be a sucky video, and if it's edited good, then more people will see it, more people will talk about it, more people will share it. And if it's just plain blah, ordinary, I mean, videos like this right here don't require any editing whatsoever. Matter of fact, the only way you can edit a live stream is by downloading it once it's complete, going in and editing it and re-uploading it. Crowds that draw crowds. That's what I'm getting at. Crowds draw crowds. Some are bots, but not all of them. Most of the time, if you've got bot subscribers on your channel, it's because you bought them. Bots don't just go subscribe to channels just to do it. They don't. I mean, there's no reason for a bot to go subscribe to any channel unless it's paid to go subscribe. So now, if per se somebody come into the channel that really liked it, that knows about the botting abilities, that knows how to do botting, knows how to do that, they may go and bot up your channel for you. But generally, if you've got bot subscribers, generally it's because you paid for it. How long have I been YouTubing? A little over 3 years, Elizabeth. A little over 3. Maybe a little over 4, or right at 4. Just as long as I've been doing these live streams. If you go to my homepage and you click on videos, you should have 3 options up there. You should have newest videos, popular videos, and oldest videos. Now, if you go to that one, you'll see when the date was that I put my very first video up on YouTube. If you go to the live streams, and it's got the same little key bars up there above it, newest, popular, and oldest. I know somebody's running them, which means, spam bots generally don't subscribe though. So if you go to the live stream section and you hit oldest, it'll take you to the very first live stream video that I uploaded, which had nothing to do with trucking, I don't think. Biscuit, how you doing? Good afternoon. Checking out the 10th floor. But yeah, them spam chat bots, those, if you put it in subscriber mode, you generally don't get them spam bots, the spam chat bots. Why? Because they don't subscribe. Those bots aren't paid to go in to subscribe to channels. They're just paid to go into and spam channels. That's it. So if you've got bot subscribers, then 9 times out of 10, somebody has come into your channel that really, really likes it, that knows how to do the whole botting up process, and they'll bot your channel up to get your numbers up, not to advertise other channels on your channel. The spam bots, that person has been paid X amount of dollars to get that channel out in front of thousands and thousands of people, not to go subscribe to thousands and thousands of channels. So spam bots, they're not subscribers. You can get bots as subscribers. You can do it, but you got to pay for it. That's like, say I wanted to get 100,000 subscribers, and I wanted to do it real fast. I could pay one of the so-called advertisers to advertise my channel and get me subscribers that never watches the videos. And what you would see is the subscriber count shoot up through the roof on the channel, but you wouldn't see a view count go through the roof. You would only see the subscriber count go through the roof. And that's how you can tell if a channel, and you have to follow that channel from the start in order to do it. You can't just pop into somebody's channel that's got 1 million subscribers and say, oh, they're all bots. You couldn't do that because you don't know. You don't know what they had before and what they got now, and you can do the view ratio comparison, but you have to do the whole video thing. You have to go into deeper diagnostics than just jumping onto a channel that you've never seen and saying they're all bots. You couldn't properly do that. But now, say for instance, where you followed my channel for the last 2 years, okay, now just for say in the next 2 months, my subscriber count went from 34,000 to 100,000, but my view count didn't really do anything. Maybe a few thousand on the viewer count. Then you could look and say, well, wait a minute, he's went and bought subscribers because his subscriber count shot through the roof, but his viewer count stayed the same. And if you look up, I don't know what and all companies that you can go through. I know Sprizzy's one of them. They advertise on the channel. There's another one. You can Google it though, and find those that you pay to get you subscribers. And you might pay $500 for 1,000 subscribers. I don't know. I don't even know what the price is. It's expensive though. It is. It's expensive to do that. You can do it, but like I say, you can also tell when it's been done because the viewer count for the videos is going to be low. The interaction on the videos, meaning comments, thumbs up, stuff like that, is going to be low. If a channel just automatically jumps up like that. And that's another thing. See, like, if you go look at a channel with 100,000 viewers, and we'll just say that they've got 10,000 views, but it doesn't add up to the videos that they've got. You know, they could have went in and not been satisfied with that video after 2 months and deleted it from YouTube. YouTube don't take that view count away because it already got viewed. So if you go in and you make one video, we'll say it like that, if you go in and you make one video and that video gets 1 million views and you get, we'll say 50,000 subscribers off of it, we'll just go with that number. But then you go look at their channel and they absolutely don't have any views or any videos whatsoever. That could be because they've either botted, you know, went and bought subscribers, or they put up a video and after a couple of months they didn't like it. They didn't, you know, it wasn't a video that they wanted, so they took it down. Well, the view counts, you get to keep that because that video already got them views. They can't take the views away from you if they're legit views. So there's a whole lot to it that you just can't assume and jump and say this is the way how it happened, this is the way it was done. Now, if YouTube takes the video from you because of whatever reason, then they can and will take the views away from you, because if they take the video from you, it's for whatever reasons that didn't meet their criteria, which means that video shouldn't have got those views anyway, so they can and will take those views away. But as far as like a video that's already been published as views, even monetization, that's like if you put a video up that's monetized and it gets 1 million views, they pay you your monetization for those 1 million views, and then you take the video down. Well, guess what? You still get the money for those monetized views, which means those views will stay on your channel because you've already been paid for it. They can't take that away from you. Once they pay for it, they can't take it away from you. Kind of the same thing if I'm making any kind of sense whatsoever with that explanation. The views, just like the monetization, goes hand in hand. They can take the view count if they want to, if they just so wanted to, but chances are if you've got the views, you take the video down, they're not going to take the views away just because you took the video down. Now, if you do it within a day or two, maybe, but once it's already processed into the system, like say 2 weeks or 3 weeks into the system, they're not going to take the views away just because you took the video down. If they took the video down, maybe. Donna, how you doing today? All right, we got 30-ish miles left on this stream. Be shutting it down for hopefully no more than an hour and a half, hopefully. Could be sooner. It could take just a touch longer, or a little bit longer. Hopefully I don't have to sit there all day. I don't think I will, but you know, if I get there and they don't have the particular order ready that I'm there to pick up, then I'll end up sitting there longer. But it was due to pick up yesterday, so hopefully they've got it. And I don't have to sit there too awful long. I might, this is possible. when I get there, if they're like, well, your order's not ready yet, it's going to be an hour or two, I might pop up a vertical stream sitting there, not looking out the truck. Either inside the truck looking at, me talking, or maybe looking at the subscriber count set still. I don't know, something. Might do that, maybe. Should be loaded pretty quick, but you can't never tell about this stuff. I know there was a time or two last year that I went in. They're like, oh, it's not, your load's not, your order's not been done yet, so it's not. It'll be a couple hours. I know that's happened a time or two with this particular popcorn shed. Let's freaking go, y'all. Come on. Pick up the pace. Everybody do the Tootsie Roll. Because like I said, I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot of dash cam verticals anymore. I don't think. Barry, how you doing? Anything could change and I might, but I don't think as of right now I'm going to do very many more vertical dash cams. So if it's a vertical, it's going to be a one wheel, or a sitting in the truck chatting, or looking at my subscriber count set still, something. I don't know. I need to get me a little dragon puppet and put it in front of the subscriber count and act like it's chewing on the letters or something. I don't know. Because if you remember the one that I showed you guys like 3 days ago when we was sitting in Houston, that was just showing their subscriber count screen, they had like 70,000. This morning they had 94,000 people, and that's all they do is sit and show their subscriber count. That's it. Well, she talks throughout, but put vertical on Orson. I have seen a couple of verticals where there's no sound to it. They're just sitting there showing some kind of stuffed animal or stuffed toy. I've seen them verticals up. Birds hurt your eyeballs. Yeah. I know what you mean. What video? What video was that? It was I done a vertical live stream when we was in Houston, doing that pickup, and during that vertical live stream, what I was doing was I was holding my extra phone up in front of the camera, where the camera was facing me, but I was holding the vertical stream up from my other phone, and I was showing you guys the different verticals that was there. It was that day. I don't know whose it was. I don't know their names. But that day in Houston, which was, I think, 4 days ago, maybe 5, it wasn't over 5 days ago, we ran across the one video where that's all they was doing is they had their phone up in front of their laptop, like what I did a couple of days ago, showing their subscriber count, and they had like 70-something thousand 5 days ago. And today I seen that while I was waiting to get unloaded. Today I seen that same channel and they're up to 94,000. I was like, God dang, man, that's crazy. That's insane. Why can't my channel do something like that off some stupidness like that? Message. So for anybody that doesn't know what we are in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, we'll get to our shipper at about 4:30ish. We got an altitude of 4,850 feet. We got a current temperature, according to the truck, 90 degrees out here. And we got 29 miles-ish left. We're on, dang this freaking truck. We got 29 miles-ish left, and good Lord, I lost my whole train of thought just then. Oh yeah, we're on Interstate 25 southbound. That's what it was. Lord have mercy, man. You're talking about a brain fart. Goodness gracious. Sakes alive. It was like my brain had some pinto beans for lunch. 89 there today? Dang it. 89 in New York. Now, my truck was showing 89 now on the truck. This truck's always 3 degrees off. You know, sometimes it's usually 3 degrees hotter than what it's actually reading. Sometimes it's 3 degrees cooler. Must be the heat. I think it was from the one wheel yesterday. I dehydrated my brain doing that one wheel ride. Gets worse the older you get. Yeah, it probably does. I know I don't recover from anything as well as I used to. Used to, I could pretty much recover from anything, you know, heat-wise. I'm not going to say instantly, but within a couple hours. Like if I got hurt, heat, you know, anything like that. If I got punched in the eyeball, anything, I'd recover from most anything within a couple hours anyway. Now I can I can get hit with a bug in the head while I'm cruising down the sidewalk on my one wheel and still feel it the next morning. Weird. I'm kidding about that. That was just the first thing that popped in my head. Because I remember yesterday the bugs was hitting me in the helmet and you could hear it. It sounded like somebody was, or I could hear it. It sounded like somebody was flicking my helmet with their finger. This is the place for your daily home? What you mean by that? Sometimes Gary pops off stuff that don't make no sense to me. I can't figure it out. I have to ask for an explanation. Sometimes, I don't know. And it seems like Gary's the only one that really does it in an abundance. There's what I'm looking for, in an abundance. Well, Dennis, he might do it from time to time. Seems like Gary does it on a more frequent basis. I don't know. But now let me tell you what, Gary does pick out some good clips for the live stream. And when I'm scrolling through looking at the clips, I'm like, what the heck is he talking about? And I flip it on the video and, well, it's pretty self-explanatory then, but I'm getting to where I have blonde moments about almost 24 hours a day. Oh, you have to come here to get boomed? That's right. And if you're lucky, you might get boomed like yesterday's short did. Time for your meds, 10-4 on that. See, the thing about it was, I didn't even see that. I didn't catch it, nothing. And I popped up one of the live streams where we was just sitting there looking at the subscriber count. Well, actually, it was going backwards. Not that it wasn't doing anything. It was actually going backwards. And I picked up my other phone and I was scrolling through the clips that Gary had cut up for me, and I seen that one. I don't remember now what he even had it titled as, but when I went in and looked at it, it was so freaking funny, man. It was so freaking funny. but I struggled to put the green screen up with it. I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have just put a regular video up and titled it or captioned it the way Gary had it titled or something. I don't know. I need to try that. I need to try that out, see how that works. Caption it out to the way Gary has it titled on his clips. Because I have done that a time or two. I have put captions in. The captions that I put in would be what he put on the title. And those videos do real good. Those shorts do. But now only Gary would know which ones that I've done that with. And it's not been a lot, but only Gary would know which ones that I've actually captioned with, if not the exact wording, real similar to it. And I've done a few like that. I don't know how many, but a few. Hugh, how you doing? How you doing? Thumbs up in 2 hours. Y'all are awesome. But just a friendly reminder, if you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. If you've just recently found the channel and you're new in here, if you've not got that subscription button yet, punch it in the face. Good Lord. Slap that notification bell in the jaw. What's my favorite cookie? I tell you what, I think that lemon cookie that I had in Cheyenne last week is probably the most favorite cookie that I've ever put in my mouth. That thing was delicious. It was a lemon cake lemon. It was some kind of lemon cookie. Lemon flavor. Man, it was good. Great night. It's not night, it's daytime. Damn, for on that, Tony. You have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whatever it is where you're at. And we'll see you either here or there. Guys, in case you didn't know, Double A Trucking there, he does do live stream videos. Swing by there and check him out. He's new to the trucking industry. I know he's been doing it for about 1.5 years-ish to 2 years now, but that's really still new. So if you want to see what it's like on the rookie side of life, that's what we'll go with, the rookie side. Check his channel out. Let him know we sent you by. I know he'd appreciate it. Desert Rat, how you doing? Anybody want to go fishing at the Elephant Butt? I wished I had my fishing pole. That would just probably get me in all sorts of trouble. They'd fire me probably within a month. Oh, I think I seen a Roadrunner yesterday. About 30 minutes-ish before I started the one-wheel stream up. I looked over in the field, and it might not have been a Roadrunner, but I believe it was. Sitting over there just running around from bush to bush, grabbing stuff. I don't know what he was grabbing, but he was chasing something. Yeah, Roadrunners are here in New Mexico. It's kind of easy to spot them. Where are we at right now? We're in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. No, we're not. We're in Williamsburg, New Mexico. We just went through Truth or Consequences. Southbound. We got about 15 miles to the pickup that is headed to Opelika, Alabama, to kill rattlesnakes. He was chasing, I guess it was a snake. I don't know. He disappeared into the bush. He run up to it and stopped while I was sitting there. He run up to it and stopped. He sat there for a second, then he disappeared into the bush and was in there for about maybe 2 seconds, and come freaking flying out of there. So I don't know if he got in there and got it, or if he got in there, whatever he was after, and it darted, because man, he come out of that bush like his tail was on fire. Where am I going in Opelika? Opelika? That's where I'm going. Opelika, Alabama. All my summer runs consist of Walmart. All them deliveries go to Walmart DCs. Now, the ones coming back from the southeast, see, I'll be in the southeast all summer long now. 10 and 20 is what I'll be running. With the exception of maybe a little bit of 40, but most of it will be 10 and 20. It's just from New Mexico, from this point right here in New Mexico to Florida, Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, a little bit of Mississippi, maybe from time to time Texas, maybe 1 or 2 loads will actually go back up to Los Lunas, but that's the only northern load that I will run, unless they've changed it around on us this year. Yeah, the summer runs, all the ones that's going from New Mexico to the southeast, they'll all be Walmart DC runs. But now the ones coming back, those will be different. Unless it's to Los Lunas. Yeah, well, after summer, I might come up through there again. Because I know last September, I had the run that went up there, and it was right on my home time, so I ended up trading it off with somebody else. And then the one before that one was the November before. You watch a church service stream from Opelika? Really? Cool. So maybe as soon as summer's over with, somewhere between as soon as and Christmas time, I might get another load up that way. That would be cool. Real neat bird called shrike. I'll check that out. The Roadrunner, though, it seemed a little bit bigger. He was a little distance off, and I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't really tell the colors other than he was a dark color. Dennis, how you doing? Just hit the like button, Larry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But he seemed bigger than any of the others that I've seen in the recent past, I guess. He was pretty good size. for somewhere between 30 minutes to hopefully about an hour and a half-ish. I might start a vertical stream up of inside the truck. Maybe, maybe not. But the next driving stream will start up as soon as they get me loaded, which it may not take that long. It may only take about 30 minutes. In which case, if it only takes 30 minutes, if they put me straight on the door, I mean, as soon as I get there, then I'm not going to do no vertical stream at all. But if they put me over there in the lot and tell me it's going to be like an hour or two before they get the load ready, then I might start up the vertical. Maybe. That's pretty much what that depends on. Plastic runs didn't pay nearly as well as the dedicated auto parts. Oh, to Michigan, yeah. Dang, wind, man, it's blowing me all over the place. Let's all go down to the elephant butt, cast a line, really in a, I don't know, elephant butt. City next drive. Gila Cliff Dwellings. Are they Gila monsters around here? I probably ask that every year, but I forget what y'all tell me. Mockingbirds are. They're them suckers. Boy, let me tell you what, if you ain't never been around the mockingbirds, you ain't missing nothing. Them son of a guns, if they got a nest, especially if they've got a nest with an egg in it, you go walking by it, you can say you're going to get attacked. Well, you're going to get swarmed anyway. Swooshed upon. Shut this stream down. Multi-drops. Ah, okay, gotcha. Reship to Canada. 10 for them. update. Appreciate you stopping in and watching that. If you didn't get the thumbs up button on the way in, by all means, get it on the way out. And we'll see everybody back here in just a bit, whether it's vertical or wide. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye, everybody.